man's identity is hidden, and they destroy a man for no reason.
Welcome to Tactics and Touchlines. We didn't hear something good coming from Thomas Partey's camp. He has been charged with 5 counts, where now he's facing a lot of issues after not renewing his contract at Arsenal. Some people are linking it to Arsenal, who were covering him so much. That is why this case is being pop up. But others are also looking at Arsenal are some way trying to mafia Thomas Partey for not renewing his contract. You're going to speak with Raf, who is a diehard fan of Partey. He comes from Ashaman too, and also Prince, who is also an Arsenal fan. So we are going to have 2 views of this case. And let me start with Prince on this case. What do you think Thomas Partey did? And do you think Arsenal were covering him and now Arsenal are out of their conversation? So he's facing every lawsuit against him right now.
Okay, I think the count is actually 6, not 5. Okay. So it's 5 that is of rape and assault 1 to make it 6 count. Yeah. So I think people are being emotional about all this, especially the Ghanaians at large, because there is someone who is a Ghanaian, and the Ghanaian factor coming in make people feel like Arsenal is not being fair, or Arsenal has not treated the guy fairly. But honestly, when you listen to pundits, when you hear actually what's going on inside the Arsenal team, you realize that Arsenal actually did well with Partey. Arsenal really handled the Partey issue with so much professionalism. People don't know, but we bailed out Partey 7 times within 2022 to this year. We bailed Partey 7 times out of prison. You understand? So, and it is not something that has been in a public space, because Arsenal is looking for it to protect its image. Arsenal is a club that doesn't want to make Partey look bad in the eyes of people. You understand? Because when the issue came up, I remember the first game we played against West Ham, which was a rival team in London. It was a London derby. These fans were so much racial with Partey. They were chanting his name, and it was so bad. So I think Arsenal is now protecting the image of Partey and the image of Arsenal as a club itself. So I don't think there's something we should be too much Ghanaian about. You understand? Because honestly, if I'm to have a daughter and my daughter is to come and tell me that someone raped, I don't think something I'll be happy about. You get it? So when it comes to issues about rape, I believe so that we should put feelings aside and emotions aside, and handle it with a bit of not too much of sentiment. You understand? Because this has to do with rape. You understand? It's not something we should play with. It's not something we should be too emotional about. It's not something we should be Ghanaian about. No. I'm not saying this because I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm saying this because I'm a Ghanaian.
And I want to ask, are you saying this because now Thomas Partey is not an Arsenal player, so some way, somehow, you don't care about anything that happens to him?
We care about Partey. We still care about Partey. When it's his birthday, Arsenal is going to post him because he passed through this thing. Understand? He's a legend. He's just that we can't give him that tag as a legend because he didn't really treat us well. As Partey didn't treat us well, but we treated him well. He gets Partey didn't treat us well at all. It was just last season Partey gave us the best of himself. So honestly, we are the ones who are supposed to complain, not Ghanaians.
Okay. So Ralph, I want to find out from you. There are rumors going around that there are a little bit of like things acting a bit fishy, that Arsenal are part of this cases now resurfacing into the media and also a whole lot of things. So I want to find out from you, being an Ashaman boy, being a fan of Thomas Partey, do you think Arsenal are part of this issue? And what do you think Partey needs to do, especially going forward? Now he has no club. With this case coming in, would he be able to get a new club, or Thomas Partey needs to move away from England and maybe try Saudi or maybe come back home to play in Ghana?
Arsenal didn't protect Thomas Partey well for us. Prince, Thomas Partey, aside him being an Arsenal player, is a Ghanaian player. We are preparing for the World Cup and we need Thomas Partey's presence there. And we will not allow a female whose identity is hidden to tarnish the image of our player like that. Prince, there is no way we will add sentiment. There is no way we will not look, upon talking about how rape issues are very serious issues,
No, Raf,
no two ways about that.
Please, oh. It's 3 ladies involved. Oh. It's 3 ladies involved. 3 ladies.
Yes.
Oh, it's not
Yes,
something.
please,
Prince,
Like,
please, I'm coming.
we've seen Benjamin
Please,
Mendy having 3 ladies
we
involved.
see Mason Greenwood, and they
It
were all
went
lies.
out that nothing happened, and his career as
And
an
they were all
athlete for
lies.
FC Zurich, his career is now dead.
let's
But
wait till he's proven
Prince,
guilty. You understand?
Prince, wait. The woman's identity is hidden, and they destroy a man for no reason. If not for
It's not
the
hidden.
intervention of, if not for God's intervention, Mason Greenwood's career would have ended. Until now, even though Greenwood is innocent, they have Man United legends or some journalists at Man United who are still even saying that when he was there, they were trying to tell the club that they should get rid of him, and finally the guy left his Olympic Marseille. So Thomas Partey is our star player. Arsenal is a club. I remember when Luis Suarez was at Liverpool, when Luis Suarez basically gave Chiellini, Patrice Evra a bite. We supported this guy until the second one against Chiellini that Liverpool said, okay, enough is enough. We declared our support openly for Luis Suarez. I was asking myself, why is it that Arsenal didn't stay behind Thomas Partey? And the exact date that his contract ended was the day that the issues popped up. What are they trying to achieve? Now, the good news I have now is that Thomas Partey's lawyer said something. He said Thomas Partey now has the chance to clear his name, which I'm very, very happy about. All the falsehood and lies spelled against Thomas Partey, this is the time Partey has to clear his name. And I have a problem. The ladies accuse men of this innocent men, and when they are found not to be guilty, they go scot-free. What sort of law is that? What is backing that law? Who brought that law? Who created that law that it should be against men every time like that? I understand. Thomas Partey is not a married man. And of course, Prince, you know how women act sometimes. Maybe, I'm just saying maybe in quotes, it's an ex-girlfriend or something who is not happy and maybe decided to do this against Thomas Partey. But I believe they will go down with this issue and look for the real truth about it, and Partey will be free, ready to play again. We want him to get a club. As I was saying the last time, he's the only Ghanaian player to be playing a big team in Europe. Nigerians have Osimhen playing in big clubs. We don't have any. It is just now that Kudus wants to go play for Spurs. Spurs is not a big club like that. Until recently that they won the Europa League, they are not a big club. So how can our big player dominating in Europe's image be tarnished like this? And we have Ghanaians. Oh, Prince, not you. We have Ghanaians who also backing, saying that it is rip, and all those things. They set our Ghanaian players up. They set players up and they destroy them. We have many examples of players who have been destroyed by their wives, either by false accusations or either by, doing different things to bring the players down. So I believe we should all rally behind Thomas Partey. And his lawyer is going to do a good job by making Thomas Partey free. And I believe strongly that he's going to be free at the end of the day.
Okay, so thank you all for sharing your thoughts on Thomas Partey's issue. As a Ghanaian, we are all hoping that he will be free and will be able to get a club to play so he can join us the FIFA World Cup going on. That is in US in 2026, because we need our best players to be active to be able to help Ghana as a country. But we know rape issues are sometimes very sensitive. So if there is anything also true about it, we are looking at the law also granting whatever needs to be done so that these things don't keep on resurfacing again. We'll be looking at you sharing your comment on Thomas Partey and also what you think he needs to do, especially with now this rape issue and also not having a club, what he needs to do to be able to get himself active. Yes, Ralph.
Ghana Football Association should be involved in this. He's our biggest star.
Yeah.
Ketu Kriku. And even if the president has to step in, they should step in to make Thomas free. We don't have enough squad going to the World Cup. Like, we don't have top quality players like that. The Ghana Football Association should step in this matter. Ben, I remember, I think 2018 or 17. I'm just giving an example before we go. When the Three Lioness, the women's national team of the English women's national team, they had a World Cup tournament somewhere. I will check the date and get back. And whilst they were going, unfortunately, they leaked one of them left a mobile phone at the hotel, and videos of them were leaked and other stuff like that. Could you believe that the exact day that the videos were leaked, that was the exact day that they blocked access to that link. Nobody was able to access that link to see the new and bad videos about their ladies who went for the tournament. So please, I would like to say that is it. Thomas Partey will be free at the end of the day. Thank you.
Okay, so we are all looking at Thomas Partey being free, and we are hoping that everything will be sorted. He will get a new club before the start of next season, and he will also be part of the Ghana national team for our World Cup qualifier games in September and also ongoing. Let us know what you think about Thomas Partey's issue. Do you think Arsenal helped him so much and now he left, they had to let him go? Or do you think there's a sabotage in there between Arsenal and Thomas Partey? Let us know in the comment section. Remember to subscribe and be part of the channel, like and also share so that your friends can also watch this amazing content on their YouTube. And also scan the QR code and be part of our Telegram channel. We have a lot of conversation. You can have a lot of conversation with us on there and also be part of the show next time. So remember to scan and also share the QR code for the Telegram channel so that everybody will be able to join. Thank you all for watching the show. Thank you, Prince. Thank you, Raf, for joining us and also sharing your thoughts about Thomas Partey's issue.